All right, guys. So I want to react to this sad video, and I want to call it hilarious, but when we're talking about drunk driving, okay, I don't really want to use the word hilarious to describe it, even though the subject of this video makes a fool out of herself. But one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, even though it's not political, it's not really news, it's a video about personal responsibility, right? And how, you know, personal responsibility and accountability matters, okay? There are certain groups of people in this world that simply don't want to be held to any type of standard, right? They don't want to accept any accountability, okay? They don't want to take responsibility for their actions, and they think they should just get a get out of jail free card anytime they do anything wrong, right? It's everybody else's fault except their fault, right? And I think that's kind of what's going on here with this woman who may or may not be a stripper, who was drunk driving and caused a absolutely massive wreckage, okay? Absolutely massive, okay? She flipped a Dodge Challenger and hit multiple parked cars because she was wasted, okay? And her interaction with the police here, I want to react to it because, again, the things that she's saying tells you a lot about, you know, how, again, some of these people in our society, they just don't want to accept responsibility for anything. And part of that is the fact that they've been coddled all their lives by their parents, right? And because of that, they just don't even understand the concept of you did something wrong and now you have to face the consequences. So with that being said, I do want to go ahead and get into this video.
Ruby.
No, I was straight up.
Ruby, real quick, I just need to make sure you check your eyes, okay? So real quick, I want you to look at the tip of my pen with your eyes, okay? I don't want you to move your head.
No,
okay?
someone sent me.
Hide your eyes only.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen so many women that act just like this when they're drunk. No, I can't do it. I'm so yeah. I've seen this way too many times. Way too many times. This woman is wasted. Okay, she is gone. Right? She doesn't have any clue what is going on.
Okay? Don't move your head.
I had to do this recently because I got stopped for this reason, right? I got stopped because the cops thought I was drunk driving even though I wasn't. And I had passed these tests. So again, that's also why I thought the video was interesting, seeing somebody who's actually drunk go through this test.
6 p.m.? Okay. So was that yesterday?
Please, just give me my car back. And
Her
get
car
my
is wrecked.
parents. I don't care.
How long did you sleep for?
Like 11 hours.
Well, we're going to get through these questions. Did you bump your head?
I left
Did you bump your head?
because.
Yes or no?
Can I speak?
After these
What?
questions, we'll talk.
No, I didn't.
No?
I left because I told them I was a stripper and they didn't like me no more, so they told me go home. So I was already fucked up, so I left.
So wherever place she was at, she told him, she's like, yeah, I'm a stripper. I mean, she looked like a stripper, and they was like, you gotta go, right? The garden tools gotta leave, right? Out the front door, right? Gotta get the garden tools out. Oh my God.
So see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
I want you to follow with your eyes, okay?
We want to make sure that you're not under the influence.
No, I don't care. I'm not under the influence. I just want to go home.
Would you like to perform some tests for us?
I don't care about the car. Keep the car. I'll get an Uber, please.
You should have thought about that before you decided to get behind the wheel. Now you want an Uber? Okay, now you want an Uber? See, what she's saying is that I should just be able to get an Uber and go back home. Y'all can keep the car. I don't need to be arrested, right? I should just get off because, you know, maybe she got pretty privilege or something, right? And I want people to understand here. Me personally, all I'm saying is that the cops, when I got pulled over for this, okay, as a black man, I had like 3 white police officers, maybe 2. One of them might have been Hispanic. I'm not sure. Anyways, according to the mainstream little media, I should have been dead. Or at the very least, I should have got arrested. I should have got a ticket. I should have got something. I walked away scot-free, okay? But you see this woman right here who's obviously, you know, I'm not sure if everybody would categorize her as attractive, but she ain't black, right? She's clearly under influence, and she ain't really receiving no privilege, right? Cops ain't going easy on her. In fact, they actually seem to be very annoyed by her and not really putting up with her nonsense, okay? Which is good on them, right? But she clearly just does not want to just accept the fact that you got behind the wheel drunk. You could have killed some people, right? Very likely would have killed some people if she would have kept driving. Okay, she's lucky she hit parked cars. Okay, again, these type of people in our society, again, they don't really want to accept the consequences of their actions because mommy and daddy told them all their life that, hey, you know, nothing's your fault. Nothing's your fault. Okay, you get a second chance. It kind of reminds me of these Democrats that are out here caping for Brittany Griner, right? The WNBA star that got arrested for trying to take drugs into Russia, right? Had like THC or marijuana oil or something like that, cannabis oil, and tried to bring it into the country of Russia through the airport. And she gets arrested for it because you just can't be bringing drugs into a foreign country like that. And everybody wants to make excuses, right? There's articles out there talking about, oh no, it's the gender pay gap. That's who's at fault here. It's not her fault. It's the gender pay gap. Okay, that is who's at fault, right? Democrats are like, no, Russia has no right to arrest somebody for smuggling drugs into their country, right? She's just supposed to get out of jail free card. But see, the lesson here is that in life, sometimes there are no second chances. Some things are just so egregious that you won't get a second chance, okay? And drunk driving is one of those things where if you are drunk behind the wheel, and you especially do something like this, you will not get a second chance. Not only will you not get a second chance, I don't think somebody like her should be allowed to drive anymore because she could have easily killed, a family, innocent people behind her reckless actions, okay? She should probably do some time behind bars. I'm so serious, right? Hey, look, it is what it is. She's used to having poles around her. She shouldn't have too bad of a time being in prison. I'm just saying. People have to learn how to simply just take accountability and say, you know what? I was wrong, and I have to face the consequences. It is what it is, especially when it comes to stuff like this and what happened with Brittany Griner in Russia. Like I said, those things are just unacceptable. You just got to be smarter than that.
I don't care. I'll get an Uber.
Relax. Stay seated.
No.
And you don't need an Uber when you got to ride down to the police station, right? So, I don't know what she talking about she need an Uber for. You got to ride to the police station. It's free on top of that.
No, I don't get an Uber. Please, I don't care.
Pass that.
No, I'll get an Uber. I don't care. I'll go home. I don't care. I'll get an Uber. I don't care, please. I'll take my friend. Please, I don't care.
Is your phone in your purse?
No accountability.
No, just let me get my phone. I don't care. I'll get my Uber.
Is your phone in your purse?
I'll get my Uber.
Stand up.
Please, I don't
Stand up.
care.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I'll get an Uber.
One.
Please, I'll get an Uber. I don't care.
The other sidewalk.
No. I didn't do
Hey, real quick,
anything.
before I
I
put
got
you in
set
my
up.
I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. It won't me. Bruh. Oh my God. This woman is a child.
Stop. Let me get my car stuff. Get everything from my car.
All right, Ruby, let's walk over here.
Please, just
Ruby.
get everything.
Ruby, watch your step.
No, someone
Ruby.
set me up.
There she go. Low-key
Watch your
resistance.
step. Watch your step.
Nice. Warm it.
Take a seat.
No, someone set me up. Please.
Somebody set her up.
Just take me up.
Oh my
I'll get
God.
a lawyer, I swear. I swear I'll get
Hey,
a
Ruby.
lawyer.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
This is the crash. This is the crash. I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. But that's the wreckage and the damage. So I just found that video to be absolutely hilarious. And one of the reasons why I did it is because I had went through, having to go through one of those tests. Okay. And I can imagine that, I wasn't confrontational with the police. Now, they was good because she was confrontational and they didn't really raise their voice at her. They simply was just stern and they said, hey, look, you need to straighten up and answer the questions, right? And she's lucky. I think that the situation wasn't worse than that, considering some of her childish behavior, right? Her childlike behavior. So with that being said, this is what happens when you spoil kids, right? And they have no responsibility. Okay, this is what happens. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.